Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to another Let's Play. I am Littica Marek and this is Tales of Zestiria. And a bit of an interesting story. I actually already started this. And it would appear, I don't know if the entire game is like it, but at least the first hour and a half or maybe 2 hours introduction, which was covered in a anime about 4 or 5 months ago, is all a completely blocked scene, so no audio or commentary, or well, no audio or video for a live stream, so that was an entirely wasted hour and a half of my life. So what I've decided to do is to redo it, and I'm just recording it now, normal, like doing the commentary on my PC, recording it on my PC, but playing it on my PS4, and I am constantly aware that with my computer being so crash happy, it may crash and I may lose all of the stuff that I want to record. Yeah, that's why I wanted to stream it, because then even if it did crash, my computer crashed or froze, whatever, I'd still have the live stream footage and you could still see it. So this way I'm going to have to save it a lot into separate save slots and pray to God my computer doesn't fuck me over. Either way, I'm gonna shut up and start a new game. Or I will. Now I did it on moderate because it says quality of dropped items increases slightly, but I may do it on hard difficulty. Yeah. Why the fuck not? Hard, blind, let's do it. Subtitles on, menu, shortcut will be items, which is R2. Map fixed, that maximum, I noticed it's necessary, well not necessary, but yeah. Auto adjust, no, let's not have that on. The vibration on, battle configure, I'll remember what they are, and these don't matter now because I'm not recording commentary on my PS4 with my PS4 headset, which is a shame. Either way, I'm now gonna shut up and go.
The Legend of the Shepherds. In a bygone age of myths, when darkness threatened to enshroud the world, it was they who reclaimed light from nothingness. Over and over, as the world plunged into chaos, the legend would come to people's lips, and they would pray for salvation. And lo, each time a shepherd would appear, to vanquish the darkness once more. But with peace returned, it was never long before the shepherds would vanish. As for where they had gone, no one can truly say. And, as with all things, eventually they faded into legend. Now, once again, the world faced the threat of the darkness. And the people began to speak of the shepherds once more. But alas, no shepherd came forth to guide his people to peace.
Wanna bet I'm gonna be the shepherd? My name is John. Right then, I'm ironically also eating, well, it's not a pot noodle, it's a go noodle roast chicken flavour. Because I'm quite peckish. I've just received a message, hold on. Right, and I'm back. That was just a quick message from Jen. Yeah, and this is our hero. We don't know his name yet. Okay, we know his name. His name is Sori. Press triangle to open the top menu. Here you can check character's HP, the red gauge, initial SC, blue gauge. No idea what that is yet. We will find out later, I'm sure. HP is kind of self-explanatory. And you could use which characters join in battle. If any minute screen, you can press options to view help for that screen. Nice. Let's have a look at items. A hat-style young man. Lift your bangs to the world and the world changes, or so youth of today believe. That must be a hairstyle type thing. Your discoveries that you have made so far. Ooh, discoveries. Skill books, enemy books, system books, celestial records, and an apple gel. These are all they're kind of self-explanatory. Different things. An apple gel, which is food, not food, it's healing item. I've played for like an hour before, and in that hour it was quite detailed, the battle system and stuff. And in a message, I'll be right back. And I'm back again. Yeah, I just asked how was the game so far. I said, it's recording. Yeah.
I knew it! A hero brandishing the sacred blade. This mural is a depiction of the shepherd. About time I found it.
Nothing on my end, Soray.
Mikleo.
Looks like you beat me this time.
This proves the shepherds have been around since even before the era of Asgard. I knew it!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. We still don't have definitive proof that this ruin itself is pre-Asgard. It could be an imitation.
Seriously? You really think they'd make a fake ruin of this scale? Get real.
This doesn't bode well.
Wait, isn't that...
I think our ruin adventure is over for today. Come on! This way, hurry!
And the adventure begins. Time to run and fall.
That was too close.
Could I get a little help, please?
And there ends the adventures of Sori and his friend.
Surging currents! Twin flow! Saray. That didn't go quite how I planned it, but not too shabby, am I right? Guess this makes us even. Unbelievable. Who knew there'd be ruins underground?
Oh, good thing we fell down here.
Right. Hey, let's try and find a way out of here.
Oh, yeah.
That looks especially like a pickable herb. And he's walking like he has shat himself. Yep. Increases maximum HP by 10. All herb. So herbs you can find also increase maximum HP. Increases max HP by 10. All herbs fully restore HP and SP. Ooh. Yeah, if the fully restore HP and SP, I may wait and use them in battle to also basically like a full heal item. Considering this is on the hardest difficulty, I may have to like budget myself.
Whoa. Oh man, what a drop.
It's been nothing but heights all day.
But I had an awesome bas relief to distract me.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Hmm?
It looks like someone's lying there.
Hey, Mikleo?
Hmm?
It's a human.
It can't be. Stop. We shouldn't involve ourselves with their kind.
She's still alive. We can't just leave her there.
Fine. I'll give what help I can. Let's take a look around the area first.
Okay.
You know, this English one, it's going to be on the main channel, but I'm also going to record the intro like this, the Japanese audio, and put that on my other channel. Let me know which one you prefer, and I may continue with that. Because while they don't seem to have done a bad job with the voice acting, I genuinely preferred the Japanese audio.
Yeah, my sword's all sticky.
Cobwebs everywhere. I bet no one has set foot in here for some time.
It still looks really small. Or it might have just been the angle.
What's wrong? Shh.
There! It's huge! What is this thing?
Quit gawking and get your sword ready.
Yeah! Ready?
Martial arts. Perform martial arts with circle. When the control mode is set to semi-auto, you will run towards your target until you are close enough to attack. You can then create up to a 4-hit combo with additional presses of circle. It's possible to acquire new arts by leveling up. Square is block. Hold square in turn, you can jump left and right. If you block one of their attacks, then you see the blue gauge, I think it's called SC, that's basically like your stamina. Once you've run out of that, you can't like attack. You can't attack, you can't dodge. You're basically screwed.
Wait, hold on. It can't be a Hellion?
A Hellion? For real?
I've never seen one in person before.
What could a monster like a Hellion be doing in a place like this? It's getting away!
Wait, don't you remember what Gramps told us?
Huh?
Hellions?
Yep, Hellions. Horrible monsters that are created by the malevolence. They can only be defeated by the power of purification, which not but a chosen few can use. So if you ever cross paths with a Hellion, just run as fast as you can. Remember, you two, common folks like us don't stand a chance against those fiends. Got it?
Those are some serious eyebrows. He doesn't need shades, man. He can just shade his eyes with his eyebrows.
You can't beat a Hellion without the power of purification.
then we should just be glad we escaped it.
And anyway, we have bigger problems.
Hmm?
We have to hurry and save that girl before something worse finds her.
Yeah, like Hellions. Yeah, basics encounters, you can run up to them and slash them. Max damage 160, combos and max 9, 99 XP, 0 Geld, 50-second battle, grade of 0.43. Tales of games, when you complete the game, usually you can do a new game plus with like extra difficulties and stuff, and the grade you have can be used to buy things like double XP or start with half health or enemies do more damage. You can basically make the game harder and more interesting and stuff, which I think is a really cool feature very few other games have ever had. So that was a Hellion. Yeah, and I doubt it's the only one. We need to get out of here as quietly and quickly as we can. I can agree with that. But let's not rampage. It's rampage, come on, it's rampage. Treasure chest. You can find treasure chests in dungeons and on the field. As well as consumables, chests can contain equipable items. These may often have the same name, but they perform differently depending on the attached skill. You can check any item's skill on the equipment menu. Ancient earrings. Earrings discovered among ruins, said to endow the wearer with an enhanced understanding of nature. Yeah, the equipment on this is really cool. You can customize your equipment and titles. Equipping items enhances your stats. Equipping titles can allow you to learn new art by obtaining other special bonus effects depending on your proficiency and that of that title. Proficiency is increased when you level up. I don't know if that's like every time you level up with an equipped item, you like get more points in it. Because you can see there. Why am I pointing at the screen? You can't see that. Anyway, toward the top right of that the white window, you can see like stars. That's the proficiency of it. I remember leveling up when I tried to stream this earlier, and I gained 1 extra star in it. So I don't know if leveling that up increases the stat bonuses, but it's a pretty interesting system. Each piece of equipment has 4 skill slots into which skills can be attached. We probably can't attach skills yet. We really don't have skills. You can maybe only gain skills later. You see just below the character icons in the top right, you've got a little like board thing. That's where the skills are. The skill is the first slot is present for each item, is preset for it. The skills, if any, in the other 3 slots are determined when you acquire the item. So that's why every time you get an item you can have different stuff on it, which is pretty cool. You can check which skills you have equipped by opening the skill sheet with R2. Skill types. There are 2 major types of skill outlines on the skill sheet: the basic skills attached to your equipment skill slots and bonus skills activated by certain arrangements of basic skills. There are 3 methods of activating bonus skills. Stack. Created by equipping multiple copies of the same basic skill. The number indicates how many of that skill is equipped. Equip 2 or more to activate a bonus skill. Elemental Union. Creating an equipment created by equipping skills directly adjacent to each other, in the left or right. Line up 2 or more to activate a bonus skill. Group Union. Created by equipping a vertical column of skills in one group. Line up all 5 skills in a group to activate a bonus skill. It's perfectly fine to select equipment based on its parameters, but by combining different skills, you may discover surprisingly effective interactions. Oh, really? Take a little time to try out different types of skills and find the ones best suited to your playstyle. Because you may find an item which is like only 10% as effective stat-wise as another one, but it has a specific skill you want which will make you 3 times as effective in battle for your playstyle. Ancient Earring has that, and none has that. We've got Ancient Earrings there. So Rocklin effective paralysis reduced by 50%, and it's art attack plus 45. This is an art attack. This is an art attack. This is art attack. And this has an extra one. Effective stun and ST recovery upon successful block. Or no, successful stun. Basically better. That's that one there. And we don't have any with this particular skill. I'm going to guess that that particular skill is on... yeah, it's on him. And I'm guessing later on in the game you'll also be able to affix new ones onto items. So you can have some really powerful items with some really good skills on. If not, then it'll still mean farming equipment is going to be quite useful. I'll go to the items and menus and stuff, these, when they appear on the actual tutorial part.
I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue.
Points of interest, check. Searching for monoliths. Scattered throughout dungeons and in fields are stone monuments or monoliths, written by persons unknown that detail lost battle techniques. After finding one, you can check its teachings at any time in the battle section of the system book. For each one you find, you will gain AP, which is necessary for setting battle actions. When you find one, press X to investigate it further. It appears to be wisdom pertaining to battles written in an ancient tongue. Martial arts. As you fight more battles, you will level up and acquire new martial arts. Up and down on the left stick, charges and piercing attack, charging and piercing attacks. Left and right are mobile and area of effect arts. Switch them as you need it depending on how the battle is going. Haven't actually needed them yet because I don't really have any new arts yet. I don't think. I feel like everything's set to auto at the moment. Some apple gel. Holy crap, that scared the shit. Wrong one. Triangle brings up this menu. Square is block, like I said. X is, I think, will be like the art skills, like he was doing, but I don't have any. L2 will allow free run like this. Otherwise, you just run back and forth. I was going to block it.
I pray we do not encounter a stronger foe.
Me too. These are strong enough as it is. Max damage 333, combo 17, experience 198. Was that 198 from that one battle because there were two enemies? I think I got 99 from the one before, so I would say yes. Spirit Chain SC. Spirit Chain is the energy needed to create combos in battle. The maximum SC you can have at any one time is 100. Actions such as martial arts will consume your SC. Hiccup. And having low SC makes you vulnerable. SC can be replenished by being idle, guarding, or moving around. Keep an eye on it and make sure it doesn't drop to 0. Because you could be in a little bit of trouble if it does, I would suspect. A bit of a stuffy nose, maybe coming down with a cold. Unfortunately. Ooh, treasure. Knew that. Guarding. This is all tutorialized. Guarding. Guard with square. Guarding allows you to greatly reduce damage inflicted by enemy attacks, as well as reducing your chances of being staggered. For each attack you block, you will recover SC, plus 5, you probably notice it pop up every now and then, which is necessary to perform combos.
Be gone! No escape! It's over! Offer your protection! Offer your protection! Healing help! Be gone!
I think he's fighting a different type of enemy as well. He's killed the other type of enemy, he's run behind it, or not.
Concentrate your attacks! Ready? It's
probably going to have to do a lot of editing in this.
Ready? Just managed to fend them off.
Hit points, HP. Taking damage from enemies reduces your HP. If HP depleted to 0, the character is KO'd. When all companions are KO'd, the battle ends in defeat. The pain of defeat. Apple gel is basically HP recovery.
I don't think we've checked that monolith out yet.
No, I don't think we have. It appears to be wisdom pertaining to battles of nature. Yada yada yada. Guarding. If the enemy guards against your actions, SC recovery rate is halved until your next move. If an enemy successfully blocks your first attack, it is likely to keep blocking any further ones. Take care not to just combo indiscriminately. Note, this rule also applies to enemies as well, so if your goal is to deplete their SC, guarding is a smart move. That's if the enemy attacks rapidly, constantly.
That human probably got caught up in all the lightning just like we did.
More like the other way around. We have her to thank for all that crash, boom, bang.
That lightning. That was Gramps, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a warning to invaders. Not one more step.
Sorry, Gramps. I can't just leave someone who needs help.
Huh. This is turning into an eventful day for once.
That was a cool monolith.
We've had quite a bounty of discoveries today.
If I'm not mistaken, that stone is a lot newer than the surrounding ruins.
Yeah, it's from a completely different age.
It read like advice of some sort.
Most likely it's a guidepost left by previous visitors to aid fellow travelers.
So we're not the only ones who go around investigating ruins.
Humans have terms for them. Things like adventurer or explorer.
Explorers.
Nice statue. Oh, can I speak to you again? Yeah, nothing new there. Let's continue. Oh, you... Continue on.
Yeah. Ready? Ready?
Ooh, stunned it. Ran out of SC myself.
We managed to escape for now.
I mean for now. We escaped fine. Inflicted one stun, that's plus 36. One without a single KO, that's plus 5. One without using items. So we can get just under 1 grade per level, possibly, maybe. Unlikely, but yeah. Per battle, not per level. If you've only got 1 grade per level, you're kind of screwed. You'll never get like 2,000 grade you may need for times 4 experience or something. God damn.
Ready, everyone?
Quick step with square and left trigger, left stick. You can quick step forward, backwards, left or right when close to a target. You can quick step next to it or behind it. Quick step can be used as part of a combo by flicking L1, you can get the same effect. L3, thank you.
Defensive maneuvers!
But that's, you can see the levels and stuff. Weak to arts. I unfortunately don't have any arts, so yeah. Not the best camera angle when you go into free run, but
This isn't over!
managed to escape for now.
Equipment proficiency increased. And I don't think I actually leveled up, so yeah. You don't need to level up, you just need battles. Free run using L2 and L2 and L stick to free run, which allows you to freely position yourself on the battlefield. SC cannot be recovered when using free run. Ah, so that's the downside. Well, I suppose you could free run till you get somewhere out and then just block. Button. So I think circlets are used by... yeah, ancient circlet, our friend. Room. During this, duration of stat increases by 15%. So that must be like bonus stat stuff. Like some kind of temporary stat enhancement.
What's this? Whoa! What the?
I'll be taking this. If you get too hung up on fiddling with it, we'll never get out of here. I'll give it back once we return safely.
If you say so.
Yeah, I've known you all of half an hour and I've already figured that out about you. You do like to fiddle with things.
So close, but it's still so far.
Think we could jump?
Only one way to find out.
Spirit Chain SC. The lower your SC, the higher the damage you inflict, but this is generally not recommended. SC recovery rate is proportional to your SC level. So low SC also means slower recovery. Fighting while maintaining a high SC level is more effective than attacking until it completely runs out. Of course, there are times when going all out is worth it, like when enemies are stunned. What's important is to balance your approach. Received life bottle, currently held 1. Miracle Cure heals KO for 1 ally when used in battle.
Well?
Okay, maybe not. Hey, watch out!
Don't scare me like that.
Sorry about that.
I'll quickly check to see if my computer hasn't frozen. No, it hasn't, it's still going. Yay!
Well, we definitely can't make it from here.
There should be a connected point somewhere.
Let's go back and see what we can find.
If my computer freezes, the video recording, well, the video and audio recording should be fine up until that point, but the commentary will be completely gone. Because that doesn't autosave, I don't believe. Or does it? I'm not too experienced with Audacity.
I see. So that's the deal.
Huh?
Haven't figured it out?
Yeah, I have.
Yep, there's a staircase there coming up from below. No. Doesn't look like a staircase, it looks like an invisible bridge, because there's like dust floating. Or maybe it's a gravitational repulsing thing, you can walk on mid-air. Who would have thought that you could walk in mid-air?
Who would have thought that you could walk in midair here?
Or that an invisible bridge would be here.
Think it could support a person?
Well, well, aren't you sharp today?
You mean today?
For a change.
Psst.
Seems safe enough.
Yeah.
Point of interest, found a new discovery point, the invisible bridge. Discovery points, unique to each area of our discovery points, indicating a place of note in that area. When you know a point is close by, but cannot pinpoint its location, use R to look around the area. At save points or located discovery points, the L3 button prompt may appear at the bottom left of the screen. Press it to begin a skit and enjoy conversations both illuminating and inane, and usually humorous.
This bridge is incredible. How do you think it was made?
I think this is beyond the capabilities of human technology.
So, like, the bridge alone might date from the era of the gods?
Possibly. But either way, they definitely had assistance, whether from seraphim like me or someone else.
They really didn't want anyone to reach the other side.
The path ahead leads to Elysia. It stands to reason that they do what they can to protect the Pure Land.
In the past, any pilgrims who showed up at the shrine probably thought the gap was simply uncrossable.
Same as we did until just minutes ago. But good job picking up on that. Your intuition is always impressive.
Oh yeah?
For its rarity.
There we go. I knew it was too good to be true.
You can tell these two are old friends. I say, is that a sword? But no, it's more a spear or a polearm. Glaive, maybe? I'm not sure right now what the actual name would be.
Maybe we should rethink this. Hey!
Are you alright?
I was in a forest, and then...
Looking for this?
Yep, she's human all right.
Yeah. Glad you're okay.
I'm sorry to have troubled you. And you are?
Your name?
Oh. Right. My name. I'm Saray.
Saray?
Yep, nice to meet you.
Well met. Is there anywhere one could rest around here? I'll need to make plans to get back to the capital.
You're from the city?
Well...
Why don't you come to where I live?
Saray, are you nuts?
Are you sure that wouldn't be a problem? You barely know me.
I can't just abandon someone in need. That's all.
Haven't you noticed that she won't even volunteer her name? It's only natural to be cautious.
Aren't you going to ask my name? Are you sure?
Everyone has their reasons, but you don't look like a bad person to me.
I cannot possibly thank you enough, Saray.
Gramps is gonna let us have it when we get back.
I know.
Yes?
Nah, don't worry about it. Anyway, that's the way out. Let's get moving.
I've got to admit, some of the animations of the game are humorous. I mean, just standing there, stock still, while talking. I guess I'm kind of, well, I would say I'm kind of spoilt by some of the games that have been out recently. Yeah, like I said, I'm not quite sure what type of weapon she's got, whether it's a polearm, spear, or whatever. If you know, feel free to put it in the chat. It won't open. It doesn't seem that there's any kind of hidden mechanism though. How strange. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to put this bit on. I just skip.
I don't want to have to remind you, but keep your eyes on the girl.
Okay, but too bad we didn't meet in better circumstances.
You really don't have a skeptical bone in your body.
Oh, no I don't.
We made it back in one piece.
Wow, it's beautiful. Like a shrine out of myth. I half expect to see seraphim wandering around.
You really do call them seraphim.
Is that funny to you?
Nope. Things which cannot be seen or explained, such as gods, spirits, or supernatural phenomena, are revered by the people as seraphim. Right?
A quote from the Celestial Record?
Bingo.
You've read it too?
Yep. Wait, you as well?
I used to read it all the time when I was a kid.
It's a little ways from here to my village. Let's get moving.
Okay.
Read it when she was a kid. And Genesis messaged me, so I'm gonna quickly. And I'm back.
So, is the Celestial Record a children's book?
Hmm?
Well, I mean, you said you read it when you were a kid.
Plenty of adults read it too. I was probably just mature for my age.
Oh yeah? Huh. Well, figures. I mean, it is an amazing book.
Yes.
Well, looks like someone's enjoying himself.
This is my village, Elysia.
So it's not Camlon, but Elysia then. Then the rumors were false after all.
Yeah, and he's also silently glad that the book isn't really a children's book.
What are those creatures?
What do you mean, creatures? They're goats.
Goats? Are they usually this big?
Found new discovery point. Alien goat.
Such robust horns. Just like the dragons of legend.
What, like in fairy tales? You're something else.
Don't go near it! There's no telling how dangerous untamed beasts like those are.
Ah, don't worry. We're friends. Oh, well, mostly. They did kick me 4 or 5 times when I was little.
Your friends?
Yep. Sometimes they give me milk, and I make cheese and yogurt with everyone.
The mark of true friendship.
Yeah, it's the best.
Okay. The mark of true friendship, making cheese and yogurt together.
I'll go report this to Gramps.
Guess we can't keep quiet about all this.
Coming by afterwards?
Yeah. Hey everyone! Got someone to introduce to you.
And remember, spirits are invisible to humans, and they're all spirits. Or seraphim.
This is my family, living here at the shrine.
Is this, some kind of performance piece?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
You're an odd duck, you know that?
I guess. That's my house. You go ahead and rest. I've got something to take care of.
May I have a look around the village?
Well, sure, but don't cause trouble.
Of course not. I'll behave as if I were in a shrine to the Seraphim.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll try not to make any waves.
A shrine to the seraphim. It probably is.
Man, I sure hope Miklio's chat with Gramps went over well.
Yeah, I was going to say something. Oh, yes. Like I was going to say something and I forgot it and I remembered it again. But if this was a Persona or a Shin Megami Tensei game, or most other anime-esque things, it was almost guaranteed that she would have had a sweat drop. The little sweat drop animation. Or emoticon if you want to use one. Just above the head. It would have been quite funny. The game just missed it. In my humble opinion.